So just warming up for our chest workout today. Actually, a lot of people ask me about this exercise in particular. This is obviously a dip machine. So we are doing a dip, but we're doing a pec minor dip. So this is just something I like to do to warm up for my shoulders, because if we're training our chest, we want to have that ability to kind of come up and across the chest. So what I'm thinking about is, while keeping my arms straight, I'm thinking about trying to move my shoulders more than just trying to shove the handles. What I can do, and what I like to do also as a continuation of the warm-up, is then I'll just go into regular dips. So I can kind of superset or mechanical drop set through the pec minor dip, which is just a movement of the shoulder, and then I can go right into the dip, which is then adding that movement of my elbow. So it's just a nice way to warm up. Generally, I'll start my chest workouts like this. I don't necessarily keep track of this like as something that I would try to overload or progress through, but this stack I can probably do, but there's no need to go heavier than that, because like I said, it's just a warm up. But I like to start here before we move on to our actual direct chest work. So I love starting the chest workout with this fly. It's a cable fly, seated cable fly from Watson. A lot of the time I'll start with a traditional pec fly, like a machine fly, but this is just even better because it's the power of cables combined with the stability of a seat. So in my opinion, this is like the ultimate pec fly machine, because you can really kind of put it right on your pec, as opposed to having to go out so wide over here, which could maybe put more stress onto your chest and delt, but you can, or sorry, onto your bicep and delt, the wider you go with your arms. But I can line this up just to where exactly I want it, and then I can really think about just squeezing my chest. Super smooth, feels great. Yeah, so it feels good to do a nice drop set or a back off set after a heavier set of this one. And you can just focus on the squeeze. So all we're trying to do here, just get a ton of blood in the chest. Now we can go hit some presses. Bodybuilding, like what order to do my chest exercises, you know, keeps you up at night thinking, wait, should I do my incline first, and then my flat, and then my decline last? Well, I think, and this is what I've pondered on and philosophized on, is it doesn't really matter. You should probably switch it up every once in a while. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm starting with that pec minor. I'm kind of filling everything up in the middle. Now we're going to a decline press. Then we're going to go over to an incline press. And then we're going to finish off with one more flat press. Whatever order you feel like you need more development in probably makes the most sense. If I'm thinking I really want to fill up the top of my chest, probably going to prioritize the incline, then the flat, then the decline. If I want to have more hang down here, vice versa, decline, then flat, then incline. But as long as you're incorporating all of those angles of movement in your chest workout, then I don't think you need to do that many exercises. So I would prefer someone to do a decline, a flat, and an incline, rather than two inclines or two flats or something like that. So most common mistake, this machine is a decline press, like I said. So what people are tending to do to mess that up would be arching the back and then letting the shoulders drop. Now I'm effectively turning this into more of a flat press. So if you can see, I'm getting this flexion on my mid-pec, as opposed to if I was to then use my abs, which now my rib cage is locked down. Now my elbows have to go up. Now if you look at my armpits where my lower chest inserts, squeezes all the way across. So instead of being here like this, I'm thinking, I'm trying to drive myself like out of the seat, essentially. Except I use my abs so I don't come out of the seat. A lot of the times I'll explain this to clients. They don't quite understand why you shouldn't arch up to do the press. Because it kind of makes sense. It's like if I lift it, my chest goes higher, totally. But imagine if I was gonna come and push you and I came up to you like this and I pushed you like that, you would push me backwards. But what if I came at you like this and I pushed you like that, using my core? Now I'm really using my chest. So it's a push day. So I'm controlling this so I can have my rib cage in control so I can push things forward. Otherwise my rib cage is loose, my belly is out, and I get pushed backwards off things, which I don't want to do because I need that core stability in order to get stronger and contract my chest harder. So give it a try. It's a little bit more difficult at first because you're going to feel like this is hard to engage. But once you start doing it, you're going to feel the result because your chest will start to just double in size. Oh, go. Okay. Oh. 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 Yeah. The interlude. Welcome to the interlude. We got Carb HD, of course. Not that I really need more carbs, but I need more carbs because it's the off season, and this is the stack that I'll take every intra workout. 1 scoop of Carb HD, creatine, EAAs, and glutamine. It's pretty simple, but it always works. And it's just one of those things that you might as well have it than not have it, because you know during your workout you're going to be pushing it to the limit, and now you know you're recovering while you're training. Let's get back to it. Episode. What are we doing? Training. Exercise number 3. So we did now decline, we did something for a flat. We're going to the incline press now. This is a favorite among many, the Atlantis incline press. You've got 2 different options for handle. You can go wide grip, more like a dumbbell press, something like that. Or you can go kind of closer grip. I like the closer grip one just because for this particular machine, when you lay back, the handle kind of goes up and over your head. So I find that if I'm going in this position, it shoves my shoulders into it quite a bit. Whereas here I can kind of keep my shoulders completely out of it. And then what I can do is I can almost relax my hands. I'm still gonna grip it, but I'm not thinking about so much pushing with my hand now. I'm thinking about shoving this thing uphill, just using my chest. But I'm not arching up to do it. Again, I'm trying to keep my abs locked down so I can just shove. And I'm trying to shove my pecs together as I push. me see, what's bigger, the chest or your head? Damn, it's close. Rate the pump out of 10.
7.
Okay, we got more work to do. Let's go. So I find that this dip, doing the assisted dip, it just tends to hit more of that lower pec. So I feel like I can really hang on it. So what I'm thinking is, my shoulders are actually coming up to my ears, almost like a gunfighter. I'm gonna try to reach back so I can get my shoulders out of the way, let my chest stretch, hang on that stretch for just a second, and then I'm thinking about driving myself up and over the machine again. The difference there, or like the dip we started with, it's gonna be more tricep, because I'm not gonna be able to actually shove myself up and out of it, or get that same level of shoulder movement out of the way. So it ends up being more like an elbows out, elbows in kind of deal, which is gonna really, like, from doing that one, triceps are pumped. From doing this one, chest is pumped. So I like to incorporate lots of different dips, because when I'm doing a dip, I'm thinking about a gymnast and how developed they are all through their front delts and their biceps, their triceps, and their pecs. Striations, crazy. So if you're a bodybuilder looking for that next level of development in your front delts, chest, and triceps, and you're not doing dips, get on them dips, boy. Let's go. That's the full chest workout. Now we've done lower chest, middle chest, upper chest. We've hit front delts a little bit, triceps a little bit. The only thing that sometimes I add on to my chest workouts is a little bit of a bicep exercise or two, just to finish things off. But other than that, you have all your bases covered for your chest training. What I will do sometimes is, like I was talking about earlier, switch up the order of exercises, but these are the staples. Doesn't need to get much more complicated than that. 1 or 2 sets where you really push it, and you can complete that workout in about 60 minutes, maybe a little longer today because we talked. But you shouldn't be in the gym for too long, especially if it's a chest workout. So I think generally sticking to 5, 6 exercises max in a workout is ideal, but everybody's different. So hope you found this interesting, hope you found it motivational, hope you found it educational. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment below. If you thought this was better than a 7 out of 10 chest pump, make sure you comment below. I think it was more like an 11 or a 12, but I'll let you guys be the judge. So don't forget to subscribe. And of course, don't forget, guys, healthy people build more muscle.